A quick thoughts on drive. It's coming up for mid-April, and believe it or not, I think our early summer bout has already gone. It's finished already, hence the woolly hat and my puffy jacket on. I got up early, really early today. I woke up an hour and a half, excuse me, before my alarm went off, and I thought, oh crikey, that's an hour and a half short on sleep, which it is. However, I spent that time, I got myself a strong cup of coffee, and then decided, okay, I'm awake now. I've woken up an hour and a half before my alarm, so the thing to do is to spend that time wisely. And ordinarily I'd get up and start training, but today was a slight change. I read. What I find is if I'm reading a book, and I'll try and read at night before I go to sleep, I can't get through half a page or a page, and I'm out cold. So it takes me ages to get through a book. So this time, waking up really early in the morning, I read a chapter. I think it was about 15, 17 pages, something like that, on one of my favourite all-time movie directors, and how he actually structured making his movies. And a famous guy, George Lucas, and for those of you who don't know, that's the guy who invented Star Wars. I've been reading his biography on and off, and I like reading about other people, how they actually structure things, how they devise things, how they make things, where they went right and where they went wrong. Okay, so the point is, as a fitness professional, what I didn't do was panic. I didn't panic and think, oh, I've woke up an hour and a half before my alarm, and lie there, stressing out. I got up, got the coffee, read a book, and actually I went back to sleep. I fell asleep again for another hour and an hour and change, so it worked. Now, that's not often that happens. I thought, okay, right, I'm just a bit behind time now, because after going back to sleep, I actually woke up again, and now I'm half an hour, 45 minutes behind my normal schedule because how things have shifted. Don't panic. I put my scruffs on, got the washing out on the line, had my protein drink and my vitamin tablets, my vitamins, and then I'm going to go and do a workout now, but just a light workout. It'll just be 30-35 minutes, including mobility, a little bit of stretching to warm up, and some strength training, but just one or two basic safe moves today because I'm a little bit tired, a little bit almost jaded, and then I've got appointments to deliver. I'll shower and change and get my breakfast down me and deliver my appointments. Now the point being of this short thoughts on drive, if you're that person that you've woke up either too early or too late, and it's a work day, a school day, or whatever, don't make up excuses. Don't use that as an excuse to miss your fitness training if you're the person that trains in the morning. And it certainly shouldn't affect you at night. Yeah, just train for a shorter period of time. Adapt your training, adapt to what you're going to do. You can change it. If you were going to do an hour of fitness, do half an hour. If you were going to do 45 minutes, do 25 minutes, but do something. Go for a walk, get your stretches, go for a swim, do your bodyweight exercises at home or in your gym or with your trainer, but don't use the fact that you didn't get your normal 6 or 7 hours sleep unbroken as an excuse to not train, because that is now another reason, and that will become another habit. That will become a habit that you don't train. Oh, I didn't train on Thursday morning because insert reason. Oh, I didn't train on Saturday morning because insert reason. And now you've now got another reason on your hit list to not exercise. And then what happens, it snowballs into you spend that day eating junk food or processed food because you've not got good energy, because you've not slept well, and also because you've not exercised and pushed the oxygen around your body and the feel-good hormones, that serotonin kick, even if it's just half of what you normally would get. You've physiologically doubled down on, oh, today is going to be a washout because I woke up an hour early, or I woke up at night time and I was awake for an hour. You essentially give yourself another reason to not exercise. All right, Now, it's different if you're badly injured or ill. That's different. You spend that time sleeping, hydrating, resting, getting your nutrients, getting your meds in. That's different. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about me having 1.5 hours difference in my normal sleep. Don't know why, but I just woke up. So, that being said, short video, get your exercise done. You know, put your scruffs on, put your gym kit, your fitness kit out ready. So when you wake up in the morning, you haven't got to go looking for it. Get your shorts and t-shirt or your woolies, get them out the night before. Don't give yourself another excuse not to exercise. You know, I've got now, it may be, you may be thinking, oh, it could be easier for me. I'm a personal trainer, I'm a fitness professional. I've got my own training facility, but I've still got to exercise. I've still got to get the fitness training in. It doesn't come, you know, it doesn't just land on my doorstep and I wake up and I've done my stretches and my mobility, my cardio, my strength training, my cool down. I've still got to do it, and so should you. You know, the other day I was driving into work in shorts and t-shirt with sunglasses on, you know, with my visor down in my car. The sun was blinding me. Now look, it's what, 8 degrees and I've got a woolly hat on and a puffer on, you know, puffy jacket, and it was the same within the same week. The British weather, don't you just love it? Yeah. All right, that's it. You know, give yourself a reason to train. Don't give yourself another reason to train. If you've missed a bit of sleep, tough, get past it. Exercise, just change it and adapt it, make it shorter, and keep your consistency going. Yeah. All right, I've changed the name of my podcast a couple of days ago. It was called the Over 40s Fitness Podcast with Tristan Lowe, and now it's Health No Filter. So remember that the title of the channel, as from mid-April 2025, is Health No Filter, because that's the kind of person I am. I talk about health and fitness, and I try my best not to filter it out too much. I know when to put a little bit of a filter on, but I'll give it to you as it should be. Yep, I'm not going to fluff it up for you. If you're a grown man, let's say age 18 onwards, and you're overweight, out of shape, you're physically, you've got poor cardiovascular health, yep, you're carrying too much abdominal fat, visceral fat or body fat, yep, there is no reason in 2025 in the Western world, in an English speaking country, when you've got a job or a source of employment and you're allowed to vote and procreate and drive a car, there is no reason whatsoever, yep, why you should be unable physically to do any form of exercise, even with an injury, even with a condition, a recognized medical condition. You should still be able to walk or swim, or even if you've got to exercise from a chair because you've got some form of disability, you should be able to do something. Don't let anyone convince you or hoodwink you that it's too late for you. It's never too late to look after your body. So guys out there, and girls, yep, and the ladies as well, yep, get out of bed. Don't sit there scrolling on your phone thinking, oh, you know, it's too late for me to get out of bed. It's too late for me to get up and get something done. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be Easter in 8-9 days from now. I've got to buy a chocolate egg. So what? That's got nothing to do with your fitness today. Don't use the fact that it's Easter a week and a half from now or whatever it is, and you're going to buy a chocolate egg or receive a chocolate egg. Hopefully I'll get one. Don't use that as a reason. Oh, it's Easter, so I can't exercise. That's your brain, that's your personality, your mentality convincing you and hoodwinking yourself to not exercise. It's nothing to do with what's going to go on in a week from now. Matter of fact, that might be an idea for my next episode, my next discussion about people rushing out and spending a fortune on chocolate Easter eggs and chocolates and whatnot. And bearing in mind, for those that know me well, I like a bit of chocolate, but using that as an excuse to not exercise. Oh, it's Easter Sunday, I can't walk, I can't swim, I can't do my Pilates, my yoga, my weightlifting, my strength training. Get out of bed. Don't come up with another reason. All right, Health No Filter, Tristan Lowe, that's it. Until the next one, thanks for watching or listening. Time to get it done.